the public finally got its hands on the long-anticipated Cyberpunk 2077. Reviews were initially positive, but only for the PC version of the game. Previous generation consoles struggled with the most on PS4 and Xbox. They were struggling to keep up with the game's demand. In response to the resulting uproar, CD Projekt Red released the following statement. We would appreciate it if you would give us a chance, but if you are not pleased with the game on your console and don't want to wait for updates, you can opt to refund the copy. One of the most anticipated games in history is borderline broken. But how did we even get here? It's time for MattMrX to let us know, to be honest.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, D-God, the Cyberpunk reviews should change the way we view reviews in general, I think, after this. And I actually don't think either side is really at fault. I think it's just kind of like the process and the system that's in place is just not ideal for either party. Well, I kind of hit it on a little bit, for the next-gen consoles. They weren't allowed to use any of their recorded footage for these reviews. They had to use the stock footage provided for them. And then they actually went back and updated the reviews after the fact with the actual footage they recorded. So really just to kind of get them out the door early before the embargo, they went with the stock footage, which I think you get from the reviewer side. They want to get the review out there. You get it from the CD Projekt Red side. You have a huge game which has large expectations. You want to show off, the best that you feel. That doesn't really vibe well though for a review. You want an honest review of what they've seen in the game, what they're playing, what it actually looks like to play in real time. And then we got no early reviews for the Xbox and the PS4. And then I think we kind of found out a little bit why. Like, there were lots of bugs early on, issues. The reviews were not incredibly favorable for the last gen versions of Cyberpunk, which I think, with how the game was going and what they said earlier, you kind of expected there to be issues. And, CD Projekt Red, like you mentioned, they've come out and said, hey, give us a chance. If you want a refund, you can go that route. I think this just kind of leaves me in a bad place in terms of what I view the reviews are right now. Like, how can I go to a review and know, like, hey, is this actual footage? Like, what did you actually feel about the game? And not find out, a few days or whatever after I purchased it, that it's really not what you kind of showed. I think for me, this is also why I focus on getting like my game reviews from content creators that I think are like-minded and play games like me, because I can watch them play. I see it in real time. I get their feedback. I know we kind of generally like the same games, and then I can decide whether I want to invest in that game or not.
Thanks for tuning in. Check out more great moments on our YouTube at Watch VENN and full episodes on our website at venn.tv.